Chicken and balsamic baked peaches. So here's what we're gonna need. 4.5 pounds of chicken, a few splashes of olive oil, salt and pepper, dried thyme, balsamic vinegar, honey, shallots, peaches, fresh thyme, fresh rosemary, baby arugula, a half of a lemon, and goat cheese, adding up to a grand total of $3.56 per person.
Hello everybody, my name is Hope Rasmussen and today we are making the perfect summer meal, chicken and balsamic baked peaches. Now the first step is going to be to heat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So next we're going to rub the chicken pieces with olive oil and the salt, pepper, and dried thyme mix. And rub these very generously around the sides. Now, a simple chicken breast is known as a healthy entree. I chose the chicken legs because dark meat chicken found in the legs and thighs contains iron-rich myoglobin, and dark meat also contains more zinc and B vitamins than the chicken breast, and it's rich in calcium and potassium. So now I'm going to transfer these over to an oven sheet. And I put a spread of parchment paper on there for easier cleanup. Now we're going to transfer these beautiful chicken legs in the oven for 20 minutes. So while the chicken is in the oven, we're going to start chopping up shallots. So shallots are in the same family as onions, leeks, and garlics. While shallots have a bit of a bite, they're smoother and less pungent than the onion, but not as mild as a leek or as strong as a garlic. So you treat them like an onion or garlic, cutting off the ends of the shallots, and then I'm going to cut it in half to reveal a reddish purplish inside, and then you just peel off the green skin, and then you'll chop it as necessary. Now shallots add a sweetness to the dish. It's just without making a statement, so that's why we're using shallots today. Alright, now we are going to whisk the balsamic vinegar and honey up together, and then we're going to add the peaches and the shallots. Now if you need a reminder for how to cut peaches, just go to last week's video. Alright, so it has been 20 minutes. And now we are going to add the peaches and the shallot mixture to the chicken. Spreading the peaches around the chicken pieces and then pouring juice over the chicken. Perfect. And now we are going to add the thyme and the rosemary and just tear up the rosemary sprigs and just going to nestle it around the peaches. And same as well for the thyme. I'm just going to nestle it right around those peaches right there. Now we're going to return the sheet pan into the oven and bake for another 15 minutes, tossing once about halfway through. Smelling absolutely delicious. Alright, all these beautiful colors are going to go in the oven to simmer and caramelize. After 15 minutes of baking at 375, turn the oven setting to broil and broil for about 3 to 5 minutes to get that nice crisp on the skin of the chicken. Now for a healthier chicken leg, remove the chicken skin to save some fat. However, it's okay to have some saturated fat in moderation because it helps with satiety and has an awesome texture. And broiling is a healthy alternative to fried chicken that still gets that nice crunch. Now, since we are boiling, you could also use a skillet to bake this, but stay away from a glass pan because it might shatter. Toss the arugula with a little olive oil, lemon juice, and some salt and pepper. Now, if you don't have arugula, you can definitely use a different kind of lettuce if you would like. So as the chicken is coming out of the oven, we are going to add the arugula onto the serving plate. Got some nice color there. And I just have to show you how absolutely divine this peaches and the nice char on the chicken looks. It looks absolutely beautiful. So we're just going to take it with the tongs and place a nice piece of chicken and lay it on here. And then we're going to get some of those peaches and some of those shallots. This is looking absolutely delicious here. And finally, we're going to crumble a little bit of cheese right on top to add for a nice finish. And now the best part, it is time to dig in. I'm so excited. Got a little piece of meat, so tender. The sweetness of the peaches and the shallots, the lightness of the arugula. A little tart, has a nice bite. It's fruity, it's flavorful, and it tastes like summer.
Thank you guys so much for listening, and stay tuned for all you can know about squashes next week.